Hi guys, it's George from ALM Fitness. Today I thought I would talk a little bit about the difference between push and pull exercises. So you might have heard people refer to this in their gym routines if they do maybe a push-pull leg split in the gym, which means that one day they'll do push exercises, all the exercises that involve pushing. The other day they'll do pull exercises and then legs, and then they might rest and repeat that again. So I want us to understand the difference between push exercises and pull exercises. So to do that, I think we're going to have to step away from the gym for 1 second and think of a different scenario. So let's say we have broken down in our car and we need to push that car up the hill. So we're all in agreement. The objective of this is to push the car. We're not pulling the car. We need to push it. We need to get it up the hill. So what muscles are we going to be working when we're pushing the car? Well, everything that helps us move something forward with our upper body. So when we extend the arms, we're working the triceps. And when we're pushing something either above head, if we're at a slight angle, or if we're pushing out in front of us, we're going to work our chest and then our shoulders as well, because those are the muscles that are contracting to help us kind of move that limb in that direction. So push exercises, we're working chest, shoulders, triceps. Well, now we need to pull that car back the other way because we've decided we don't want it where it is. We need to pull it back the other way. So there's a rope attached to the car and we're going to pull the car back. What muscles are we working there? Well, we're just working the complete opposite muscles. So our biceps, because we've got to do the opposite. What the triceps do is push away. We've got to now curl. We've got to bring something in. So we're contracting the biceps in order to flex at the elbow to bring the car back towards us. And then what's the opposite of all the chest and shoulder work that we're doing when we're pushing? The opposite would be our back. So we're getting our back involved now because we're pulling something back. So we're retracting our shoulders. And by doing that, all of these back muscles are going to be contracting so we can pull back. So we've got our push exercises, anything involving chest, shoulders, triceps. And we've got our pull exercises, anything involving our biceps and our back. So now we can distinguish between the two different exercises, the two different push and pull. So now we've got that, we can start to think when we're in sessions and you're not 100% sure what muscle group and exercise is working. So let's say we've got dips. Let's say we're doing dips either on like a bench or on, if it's the case of ALM on the stage, we're doing dips. So we're lowering ourselves down and then we're pressing up above us. So if you're struggling to think, what muscle group is actually working when I'm doing this? Think less about the muscles that you're feeling and the muscles that you might be working, and think more about the push or pull side of things. So think, am I pulling something towards me? No, I'm pushing myself away from the stage. So I'm literally pushing away. So therefore, I must be working one of the push muscles, my chest, shoulders, or triceps. What joint is working for me at this moment in time? Well, my elbow is extending. That's most of the movement. That's pretty much all of the movement, actually. So therefore, my triceps are the muscle group that I'm working. If we think about it more on the pull side of things, one I get asked a lot about is with the row, a dumbbell row. Let's say we've got two dumbbells and we're bringing them up towards us, but we're at an angle. People often think we're working our arms, and that's right, a little bit. We are working the bicep because that's one of the pull movements, but the main movement during the row isn't a bicep curl. We're not really worrying too much about flexing the elbow. The main movement is that retracting of the shoulders. So if you look at my shoulders, they're coming from this position to a back position. So therefore, our back is doing the work there because it's got to be one of the pull muscle groups. So it's either going to be biceps or back. And in most cases, for pretty much all push or pull exercises, all of the muscles within that group, so all the push muscles or all of the pull muscles, they're going to have some influence on the movement. So for example, if I'm doing a chest press, I'm going to have a little bit of shoulder activation, a little bit of tricep activation, but mostly chest. So that's just, I guess, a simpler way, I hope I've simplified it anyway, of thinking about push and pull and how to split them up. Because once you understand that, then you can start to split up your training. If you go to the gym, you can start to say, well, I'm going to focus on all my push muscles on this day and then all my pull muscles on another day. And then I might do legs on a different day as well. But there are lots of different ways to split up your training. But I just thought this would help us understand what muscles we're working and basically how the body moves. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll be back with another video soon.